BMW has been working on an electric car since 2010 with the aim of promoting sustainable mobility. Project I, launched in 2014, produced the all-electric BMW i3 City Hatch and plug-in hybrid BMW i8 Coupe. However, they were not as successful as expected. The iX3 was introduced in 2021, marking a significant shift in the SUV-EV Venn diagram. BMW has yet to release an all-electric BMW that matches the aesthetic appeal of the BMW 3 Series. The i4 Saloon is considered the first proper electric BMW and a significant step forward in the electric vehicle market. It follows the Tesla Model S, smaller Model 3, and Porsche Taycan, all of which have demonstrated the potential of electric vehicles. The i4 could potentially electrify the existing G20 Generation 3 series, based on the same platform. The BMW i4 is now available in 3 different versions: eDrive 35, eDrive 40, and M-flavored M50, with an extra motor for 4WD. Design and styling. The BMW i4 comes in 3 derivatives, with the most powerful being the dual-motored M50 derivative. This model produces 537 brake horsepower and 586 foot-pound from 2 electrically excited AC synchronous motors, surpassing the BMW M3 competition. Both eDrive 50 and M50 have an 83.9 kilowatt-hours in-house battery pack, which is 20% more energy dense than the one in the BMW i3 and has 80.7 kilowatt-hours of usable capacity. 5th generation eDrive technology allows the car's maximum charging speed to be the fastest BMW has achieved to date at 205 km. The i4 is a 4-door coupe with a modular Clar platform, similar to the 3 Series and 4 Series. It has a longer wheelbase and wider tracks, resembling the 4 Series Grand Coupe. The battery pack is 550 kg and contributes to the i4 M50's claimed 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 3.9 seconds. All models have additional bracing around the front struts and an extra aluminum shear panel below the subframe. The i4 uses air springs for the rear axle and an integrated traction control system, allowing it to act up to 10 times faster than a conventional ICE arrangement. Adaptive dampers and variable ratio power steering are standard on the i4 M50. Interior. The i4 is a BMW 4 Series Grand Coupe with a redesigned interior that focuses on electric vehicles, EVs. The i4 features a new BMW iDrive 8 infotainment system and integrated digital instrument display, which is impressive but may not be suitable for passengers due to the visible strut supporting it. However, the driving ergonomics are high, with adjustable steering columns and seats. The i4 seats higher than the 3 or 4 Series due to the battery pack. BMW hasn't scalloped the pack to preserve the low driving position of ICE models, but it might have removed the central hump in the second row. Back seat passengers have limited headroom, and the redundant prop shaft housing makes space tighter. The Tesla Model 3 comfortably outperforms the i4, but the BMW is back on top in terms of boot space, with 470 liters with back seats, bettering the Tesla, Porsche Taycan, and SUV-style Ford Mustang Mach-E, BMW i4 infotainment and sat-nav. BMW has introduced a large anti-reflective curved display in the i4, which unifies the 12.3-in instrument panel and 14.9-in central infotainment hub. This departure from BMW's traditional orange-tinged roundels is expected to divide opinion. The software is BMW's 8th generation iDrive, with ultra-sharp graphics and a large amount of information and icons. The rotary controller remains familiar to modern-era BMW owners, making navigation between maps, multimedia, and charging easy. iDrive 8 is one of the slicker infotainment experiences in the class. The i4 also offers the option to link a smartphone via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which are well integrated and use the entire display. Navigation instructions can also be sent to the head-up display. Engines and performance. The BMW i4 M50 is an impressive electric vehicle that offers impressive acceleration, with 0 to 60 miles per hour taking just 4.1 seconds on a damp surface, and 40 to 60 miles per hour taking 1.5 seconds. However, The performance is memorable for its mid-range, roll-on acceleration, which is instantaneous from the 17,000 RPM motors. With the Sport Boost function engaged, the car can reach all 537 brake horsepower and 586 foot-pound for up to 10 seconds at a time. The traction control system also delivers remarkable speed and deftness, making the car devour the road ahead. The i4 M50 is a one-dimensional electric vehicle with a responsive linear acceleration that can be calmly micro-dosed for a relaxing experience. Its powertrain is straightforward and muscular, making it easy to live with. BMW claims that with the adaptive regenerative braking program enabled, 90% of deceleration can happen without pad-biting disc, and no true brake intervention is required in everyday driving. However, during emergency stops, the i4 M50 took 61.4 meters to stop from 70 miles per hour and slithered out of its lane. The difference could be in the tires, with the Porsche using Michelin Pilot Sport 4 and the BMW using Pirelli P0 Elect. Ride and handling. The BMW i4 M50 is an electric vehicle with a 34mm lower center of gravity than the 3 Series, providing added security and weighing hundreds of kilograms over its platform-sharing ICE counterparts. This makes the car feel more stable and agile, similar to the M440i Gran Coupe. The adaptive suspension system, which uses steel springs at the front and air springs at the rear, offers first-class body control, with the i4 M50 steering having a more leaden feel than any car-based combustion BMW, but still providing more uncorrupted precision and feel than any rival EV not named Taycan. The i4 M50, equipped with a rear-flavored neutrality, can oversteer with greater speed and ease. Its DSC system can be set to a more lenient setting for instant torque and rear-led balance. Although it may not achieve BMW M3 competition levels of satisfaction due to its one-dimensional style and understeer, it offers fun and safe driving. The M50's pure handling single-motor models, with reduced steering ratio and less bracing, cover ground more sweetly and at legal speeds more fluidly. They are lighter, slightly nimbler, and simpler in power delivery. The case for the M50 over the eDrive 40 or eDrive 35 is weaker than for the M3 competition over the M340i. Track notes. The i4 M50 is not as enjoyable on track as the M340i due to the physical forces and the fear of taking slip angles with 2.3 tons of weight. The car's power steering and suspension adaptations have reduced communication levels compared to Keelair-based ICE cars. The tires also compromise limit handling, relinquishing grip suddenly when weight transfer is involved. The car's ability to bias torque can cover tracks to some extent, but it sometimes struggles to decide whether to sustain a slide with more power to the rear or kill it by favoring the front axle. Comfort and isolation. The i4 M50 offers a ride quality with sporting undertones and a quiet, responsive electric powertrain, making it easy to navigate urban environments. As speeds increase, ride comfort remains a strength, with the i4 M50 recording 65 dBA at 70 miles per hour, making it quieter than even a BMW M8 competition. The BMW boasts supportive seats, an excellent driving position, intuitive controls, and good visibility. The adaptive braking program adjusts regenerative braking force in response to junctions and traffic ahead, providing a sense of light and space that other cars typically lack. The i4's turning circle is slightly broader than an M440i Gran Coupe, as it requires more space to change direction at 12.5 meters, which is more than an M440i Gran Coupe's 11.3 meters. The i4 M50's adaptive braking program is calibrated well enough for reliance on. Overall, the i4 M50 is a well-rounded car with impressive performance potential. Miles per gallon and running costs. The BMW i4 M50 starts at 49,995 pounds for the entry-level eDrive 35 Sport, rising to 53,405 pounds for the eDrive 40 M Sport and 63,150 pounds for the range-topping M50. With an interesting paint job, trim-based extras, and 1 or 2 option packs, the price rises to over £70,000. The i4 M50 is around 10,000 pounds more expensive than the equivalent 4 Series Grand Coupe, but the ICE model is more profitable for BMW than the EV. Other coupe-style EVs, such as the Kia EV6, offer similar speed and look but lack the dynamic engagement or GT-style charm of the BMW. The entry-level Porsche Taycan is a great driver's car but costs 73,000 pounds before options. The i4 M50 has nothing to match its price range in terms of all-round appeal, unlike the higher-end Hyundai Ioniq 6, Volvo C40 Recharge, or Nissan Ariya. Resolution: BMW has not publicly declared its commitment to electric cars, making the i4 the most broadly desirable mainstream EV to date in terms of everyday appeal. The range-topping, Porsche Taycan-baiting M50 derivative tested here is an obvious frontrunner for those seeking a premium EV that isn't an SUV. Its small victories over rivals in terms of refinement, performance, handling security, and usability make it an obvious frontrunner for anyone who wants a premium EV that isn't an SUV. Only Tesla's supercharging network and Porsche's handling mastery give pause for thought when it comes to serious alternatives, such as the Tesla Model 3 and Taycan. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment in the comment section below. Follow us for more to get to know about brand new cars.